Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another eFootball PES 2020 video with your host Spoony Pizzas, and today we are doing a trailer breakdown. So the new Master League Remastered trailer is out, and you can check it out on official PES's website if you want to see the whole thing with all the music. But what I'm going to be doing is breaking it down with things like this. So I just want to show you Ruud Gullit here. Look at the graphics on that. That looks absolutely incredible. He's one of the obviously the legend managers that's in the game, but in the background here you can sort of see the billboard advertising, which we saw in the edit mode if you check out my edit video, where you can actually put in your own sort of background graphics, which is going to be really cool for the editors who are going to be able to make this look absolutely on point for the different teams. Just saw there Roberto Carlos as well, just there, sat there with his Starbucks. Maradona. We're just seeing a lot of cutscenes. But look at this, training, interviews, press interviews, talking to players, motivating them before the game, maybe consistent scenarios and drama throughout the season. Perhaps you're meeting the board, and perhaps the director of football as well. Daily challenges and decisions to make. So hopefully that's going to be looking something like, perhaps you've got a player who, feels he should be playing in the team, who's perhaps off form. You may have to try and, say the right thing to sort of give him encouragement, which would be really cool if that's the case. Experience the highs and lows of being a manager. That's all to do with wins and losses, isn't it? Really, if you're winning, you're going to be on a high, and if you lose a couple of games, it can be pretty much doom and gloom for all managers, as per real life. What lies ahead is your very own unique story. So it sounds like, with all this interaction with the media, with your players, it's going to really add a lot to the Master League. So the new Master League is about to kick off. Lead your club, make your name as Johan Cruyff, giving a good old fist bump. And then here we are, you can actually create your own manager. Whether you can pick the face, I'm not so sure, but we'll have to wait and see. But you can have a suit, you can have a shirt, sportswear. Here we see some of the legendary managers in the game: Johan Cruyff, Diego Maradona, Zico, Romario, Bebeto, and Roberto Carlos, and also Lothar Matthäus, Ruud Gullit as well. So that's the 8 managers. I personally would like to see Sir Alex Ferguson in there with the Manchester United license, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Become the manager. Experience numerous events within your club with a variety of high-quality cutscenes. So here we have the press interaction. So congratulations on your appointment. You're quite the journeyman manager, having managed a number of other clubs. Do you consider your current appointment the crowning moment of your career? Well, you're not going to say no. But, I wonder if there's, we'll see. Okay, so, so here's the options. It's a fresh start. It's the greatest moment of my football life. It's a career highlight. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. You could be doing, if you say it's the greatest moment of your football life, you could endear yourselves to the fans, but then you're putting extra pressure on yourself, perhaps. First, I'd like to stress how grateful I am to be given the opportunity to helm a club like this. I'm humbled by the level of trust I've been shown, and while I certainly feel like I'm on top of the world right now, I hesitate to throw phrases like crowning moment lightly. Give me a year to prove myself by getting some titles under my belt, then I'll be happy. Can't quite see what the rest says because it's got become a manager over the top of it, but it's gonna be cool. It's obviously perhaps the director sort of sitting down with your player, negotiating contracts or transfers in this case. I hope it's not like FIFA where you have to go through this same process over and over again. I really do hope that is totally skippable, or you can turn it off. Because with some really cheesy background music like FIFA had, it was just really annoying to those that played FIFA. Transfer Market will use a brand new algorithm built on a rich library of real-world football data. I believe they're taking it from a particular website where they're getting all these transfer fees from. But you can see here, we've got Antoine Griezmann. You got the transfer fee in euros here, so that looks about right. The market value is 130. They're offering 117. Can't quite see the budget, but that looks like it's Konami's at the top of it, but that looks like 330 million possibly. Oh, look at that. Look at the transfer budget. Sorry. That's the salary budget. The transfer budget is like £3.5 billion. Wow. Okay. But obviously they're probably just using that for a test case. But it's good. It's good to see. Maybe that's Manchester City with the oil money. But yeah, you can see there it's highlighting that they've fixed the transfer values, which is really, really good. So it looks like they've agreed a deal for Griezmann. He's joined up. Again, utilize pre-season competition to integrate your promising young players into your squad. So use the pre-season to test out the young players. Mix it in with a bit of young and old. Definitely my recommendation. Sometimes you get a player, a young player that does actually perform really well, even if they were like in their 63 rating or overall rating. Honestly, some of the players are really good, like we saw with Greenwood last year. If they perform well, you'll gain recognition from the fans, impacting the club, following and growing the team's reputation. I think that's needless to say with any manager, really. Ole won his first 14 games in a row, whatever it was, and he was like, everyone thought he was like top of the world. And now he's lost a few towards the end of the season. He's like, oh, we need to sack Ole. But I like the jobs Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's doing. Anyway, I digress. So here we have the followers. You can sort of see your follower count increasing. I assume with the wins you're gaining. Obviously, it's going to bring in more revenue through social media. Experience the build-up to a key derby fixture in Master League like never before, proving a match with your historical rival isn't just another game. Took a while to get there. So yeah, we saw the derby games last year were real high stake affairs. He's getting pretty stressed. You're putting me between a rock and a hard place, but I'll do my best. So sounds like he's either frustrated with transfers or he's under pressure because he's lost the derby game. Match against Milan on 28th of October is not just any old match between two football powerhouses. It's a derby. Us winning derbies is the reason why the club supporters keep coming back. So again, feel the tension within the club as the derby match draws near, with dedicated storylines offering a variety of cutscenes, exchanges with the media, and motivational speeches in the locker room on the day of the match. So yeah, like I said, you can have those that sort of trying to motivate your players, like you can see here from Roberto Carlos with Inter Milan. So a bit of gameplay. Win over your long-time rival in an intense match to feel the supporters' joy as you bring them victory. So it's I am really going to enjoy this interaction, definitely. Interaction with the media, interaction with your players. I just hope it's just, it has an actual impact on your journey. I'm sure it will. From what I've been told. Every game matters. Lead your club to victory through decisions and numerous storylines throughout the season. With so few matches remaining matches, what's going to be Barcelona's approach as you enter the final stage of the season? So the options are: we'll win all the matches from this point on. Cool. Going to put yourself on under a lot of pressure by answering that. We're focused on the match in front of us. we're looking to play it smart. Well, these look better than what we saw at the E3 because I was cracking up with some of the responses you could give to the questions. So it looks like they've either tied it up or the rest of the questions are pretty decent. They're not too bad. And we're looking to play it smart with the options. The moment you start looking behind you is the moment you slip up. We'll take each game as it comes. Typical cliche manager speak. Every game matters. New season, new Master League. I have to say, I am really looking forward to this game. Really am. I hope you're able to create your own manager. What will be your legacy? Well, we'll have to wait and see. If you want to join me and find out how my Master League goes, then I will be doing a Master League series, obviously. And that is it, ladies and gents. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.